What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is paint day number 2. We are gonna get a ton of stuff done today. Waking up bright and early, got yesterday's video pumped out, headed to Bobby's family's paint shop right now to grab some stands for the doors and the hatch. Gonna load those up at the back of the truck, head to the shop. We gotta do some jam stuff on the doors, and we can move right on to sealer and paint and clear. And we gotta see how everything from yesterday turned out as well. So let's go get some stuff loaded up in the truck, head to the shop, and get some stuff knocked out. I am super freaking excited. This is fun. This is a fun journey. So we went and grabbed all of these stands from the shop. These things are gonna be super handy. Have the hatch hanging on one right now just to see how she hangs. It's gonna make life so much easier. Here are all the parts that we sprayed out yesterday. Everything looks so freaking nice. Let's check them out. Here we got a door handle. Fenders turned out really, really nice. This guy right here, it's not perfect. I'm probably gonna re-clear this. I don't know if it's gonna happen today or maybe tomorrow, but I'm not all that stoked on the orange peel. But everything else turned out literally perfect. I need to find a safe place to put all these parts, and then we can move on to some prep work on the hatch, the doors, the fenders, and the bumpers. That's what we're gonna try to get sprayed out today, which should be very easy. We have much more time because we're starting much earlier today. I don't wanna be painting in the dark like we did yesterday. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead and redo the swing. All the other parts look so good that I don't wanna skimp out on one piece, especially such a important piece that everyone can see. It's not terrible. I think it probably could be wet sanded and buffed out. There's only 2 coats of clear though, which isn't a lot. And to get this thing re-cleared is gonna take maybe 10 minutes of prep work. I'm not gonna shoot any color on it, no need to. We're gonna knock all the orange peel down, probably with 800, and then I'm gonna run through the whole entire wing with a gray scuff pad, just to get all of the clear coat a little bit scuffed up, and then we're gonna reshoot this thing. So let's go to get this knocked out real quick. We got the wing all sanded down. Unfortunately, I did burn one edge on the other side. So when it's in the booth, we're gonna just shoot a little bit of color on there. No need to seal it, obviously. A little bit of color on that one section. Re-clear the whole wing. We should be good to go there. Let's make sure we get adequate clear on that thing this time around. Next up on the block is gonna be the bumpers. So we have the front right here, full of Dawn dish soap. This thing's gonna be scuffed with a red scuff pad. It's already 100% sanded down. This is just to ensure that it's perfectly clean. So the front bumper and the rear bumper is gonna be the same process. Next up are the doors. The base of the door is pretty much all good to go. They'll just need a little bit of scuffing like we've been doing to clean them up. We do have to do the jams, so we gotta take care of the backside. And then I need to figure out what we're doing with this window frame. So this is like pretty much like a vinyl wrap, which comes factory. And it's all pretty messed up, as you guys can see. So I'm trying to debate. We really have three options. Option one, mask it off, leave it how it is. Option two is to go ahead and paint this whole section. So peel all of that black vinyl off there. Option three, peel the vinyl off. If it's in good shape, then we just mask that area and spray the rest of the door white. Peel the masking off. If it's in good shape underneath this blackout stuff, I'll leave it. If it's all beat up, we're gonna spray it black. Or I guess option four is to do what the factory did. I'm just gonna spray the whole entire door white, and then we're gonna apply the vinyl wrap to that section there. Gonna be just like stock, just like factory, and it's gonna be a little bit easier to do it that way. So I got that all scuffed up with 320. We need to run through on all of the doors and get the backside, the jambs, all of that stuff scuffed up with a red scuff pad, and the doors should be finished. All right, guys, we have everything set up in the booth. We are running way behind on time like usual. We have one more door sitting right there. We got to pull in here, but we have doors. I guess we have two doors outside, so we got to fit two more doors in here. We got the hatch over there, both bumpers. Let's run through, get everything cleaned up with wax and grease remover. Let that flash for 15 minutes. Mix up the sealer, come in here, spray these things out. It's already past 3 o'clock. And I was trying to get started spraying at noon, but these doors took so long to prep with that vinyl we had to peel off. It took forever. So yeah, we're running behind on time, but we should hopefully be able to get this done before it gets pitch black out. Hopefully, that's the plan. All right, we got our epoxy primer mixed up. It is MP170 with the catalyst and then 25% medium reducer. That's just gonna let it lay down much flatter because we are using epoxy primer as our sealer. 15-minute induction time on that there, meaning we have to let it sit for 15 minutes. Let's hop in here. All this stuff has been chilling for a while, should be good to go. We do need to do a quick mask on this rear bumper. This whole diffuser section, that guy is staying black. So we are going to mask that off, spray the rest of the bumper, peel the mask off, and then we're gonna clear the whole entire bumper. So let's go ahead and get this guy masked off real quick, and it should look pretty good, all finished up. I know I'm gonna get shit for not wearing gloves. When I was doing that, I ran out of gloves. Let's go knock out this sealer real quick, and then we can get that wing into the booth and get everything sprayed out color and clear. We have like maybe an hour and a half before it gets dark, so let's get moving. All right, here's the scoop. We messed up 2 doors. One door had something in it, tried to pick it out, completely effed it up. So that one was shot. We're gonna have to spray that tomorrow. Other door, first door I sprayed fatty run in the freaking sealer, which really sucks. So I'm not gonna spray those 2 doors. This epoxy has a pot life of 8 hours and I still have quite a bit left. So I am going to let that stuff dry for a while. I'm gonna put a lid on our sealer and every other panel is ready to go for base and clear. It just really sucks that we messed up 2 doors, but it is what it is. Life must go on. Let's go lay down some base. Yesterday we did 3 coats. I'll probably do the same today. All right, moving on to clear at 5:40 p.m. If the tent was on the other side of the shop where the sunset is, we'd be fine, but we're in like this L-shaped thing, and we're about to paint in the freaking dark. I thought yesterday it was dark when we painted. Today, it's like actually dark. We gotta let all that flash real quick. We are gonna need much more base. We've gone through a little bit over half the gallon so far, and I obviously don't wanna run out on the chassis itself. So I'll probably grab another quart just to be safe, but let's go ahead and mix up some clear and get some clear laid down as soon as that stuff flashes. Today's a complete shit day. Every single god thing that could go wrong with this paint job, I feel like it's going wrong. First off, those 2 doors, messed those up. What happened after that? It started getting dark, started getting cold, went to spray clear, noticed that rear bumper was all fucked up, not sure what happened there. Something happened on that 3rd coat of base. Maybe I put it on too soon. I don't really know. And then to top it off, we are pretty much out of top coat hardener. So with this clear, you have a catalyst that we probably have enough to do like, I don't know, 2 doors. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna shoot as much as I can. And yeah, I guess tomorrow we can scuff the panels that we couldn't finish with clear and re-clear them. I need to slow down. I'm realizing that I have been in a giant rush this whole fucking project, excuse my language. This whole paint job, I've been rushing it. Yesterday, ran out of time. Today, completely ran out of time. Not even close to enough time. We should have started at 4 a.m. instead of 8. So yeah, we screwed ourselves big time, but let's let that clear, tack up a little bit, go out, hose down a 2nd coat. I'd rather have a few panels perfect and done versus every panel in there dry sprayed, because I could coat all the panels lightly, but that's not what we want. So I'm gonna do what I can in the dark with a flashlight in hand and see what happens. I'm not gonna record it. I'll show you guys what happens. I apologize for the poopy audio. My microphone died to add to the beautiful day. So sorry, it sounds a little bit different. All right, it wasn't as bad as I thought. We didn't have a lot of clear. I used every single ounce. Possible. What I did to conserve on clear is I didn't do a 2nd coat in any of the jams that you can't see. I did the jam part where you could, like, if you open the door, I did a 2nd coat there. I didn't do a 2nd coat on like the back of the hatch. So basically all we got done today, I'll show you guys here in a minute, is both front fenders. We got 2 doors done, hatch, front bumper. 2 of the doors got effed up. Rear bumper got effed up, which honestly, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because we would have had paint, or we would have had clear for them anyway. And it's not that I ran out of clear, it's that I ran out of the clear, what would you call it? Hardener. It sucks, but honestly, not really that big of a deal. Tomorrow, we can fix all the things that we messed up today. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with the rear bumper. I guess we'll see when I pull it in the shop. The only thing I can think of, just because it was on the last coat of base, I don't think it was anything prep wise. I just think I didn't wait long enough between coats and it started reacting weird. Paint's tough, man. Paint is really freaking tough. It's probably the hardest thing I've ever done. And I've done a lot of stuff on cars. It's very, very picky. I'm gonna wait a few hours. Bobby's coming over right now. We're gonna go hang out somewhere. I'm gonna let all this stuff chill in the booth for a while. It's freaking cold outside and it's now 6:35, sick. And it is, actually it's not terrible. It's 55 degrees. It's obviously too cold to be spraying, but we had to do what we had to do. So here in a couple hours, I'll pull the parts in the shop and see what is going on. Honestly, there's something else that happened today that I wasn't gonna share, but being that there's already so much stuff that went south, I dented the shit out of one of the doors. I had a door on one of the stands that I got from Bobby's dad. I was bringing it outside, cruising right here, and it swung as I was coming through this tight corner. It swung right here, bashed off of that thing, and that was kind of the start of the whole downfall because that set us way back. And I don't know if I fixed it properly. What I did is I just scuffed the area up real quick, slapped some glaze on there, let it cure. I literally just wet sanded the glaze, which I know you're not really supposed to get it wet. Wet sanded it and then finished it off with 400. And it took a little extra sealer to get it covered, but I guess we're gonna see. And it's on one of the good doors too, so I hope that doesn't like start showing through. So yeah, that's something else that happened. I didn't really share with you guys, but now you know. So today overall was a shit day. Tomorrow will be better.
Hi, babe.
Hey.
I'm like down the road from your shop. Somebody hit me.
No shit?
No, and I need you to come down here.
Oh.
Just to get the pieces from my car.
God damn it. Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay.
Bye. This is the door that we got a run in the sealer, so I'll have to fix that tomorrow, easy. This is our rear bumper, some sort of chemical reaction. Not so easy. This is our door. There's some overspray on it, but we had something in the paint that I tried to pick out and I made it 10 times worse. So that's gonna need to be redone. Everything else turned out decent. A lot dirtier than the parts that we sprayed yesterday, which kind of bugs me. I'm not sure why. Honestly, everything we did today was super rushed. So that's probably why I didn't obviously tack it like I should have properly. I was hauling ass. I wasn't using the proper door in the booth, etc., etc. Don't be in a rush when you paint. Here's the hatch. She turned out really, really nice. Like I said, some dirt, no runs, no drips, no nothing. I did see one little drip in the door right there, which is to be expected because I was spraying in the dark. Bumper. Looks really, really nice. I didn't see any runs. Looks like we have good coverage everywhere. She's pretty beautiful. This door looks good. Big old chunk of dirt right there that you probably can't see. And then run in the fender and no runs in this fender. All right, that's how the parts turned out. Overall, kind of disappointed because we went downhill instead of uphill. We should have sprayed better than yesterday and we went complete the wrong way.